Right. What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing awesome. I had to take a minute to set everything up here. I see you are recording. Will there be a replay available? I can't say the whole time. Luke, we should be able to do that. Do want to, in fact, make sure that we are, in fact, recording. So let's make sure also that's recording to the cloud. Thank you for the reminder, actually, because sometimes I forget to do such a thing. All right, so we are ready to roll. We got a countdown timer for approximately 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Excited to be here with you guys today. My buddy Jason Wardrop is cool enough to put me in with his audience. I was just texting him. He won't be here, but he wanted me to say hello to all of you amazing people, and let's get rocking and rolling. So real quick, Bob, I can help you. So real quick, let's get moving. I'm in Boise, Idaho. Where are you guys? Go ahead and drop in the comment section here. Let me know whereabouts you are in this amazing, lovely world. Colombia, Houston, Texas, Florida, Leavenworth, awesome. Richland, we got a couple anyway. Washington people, Denver. I am from Boise, Idaho, in Florida right now. What's up, Jacob Stone? How you doing, buddy? South Africa, awesome. Mexico City, man, Nigeria. We got people coming from all over the world. How cool is that? How cool is it that we here, because of what we do, get to do this from anywhere in the world? All right, Belgium, Cyprus, Texas, Minnesota, Ontario, Canada. Hello, Sam. Good name. Great name. Well, I'm excited to be here today. We've got approximately 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I will start punctually for everybody that made it on time. I know there's nothing more frustrating than just sitting around. So we will start right at the hour. So 2:37 left. All right, Los Angeles. Oh, Kimberly, what's up? I'm going to be actually down there next week. In Anaheim. Guess what I'm going to be doing down there? I bet you can't guess. Germany. Amazing. What part of Germany? Detlev. That's awesome. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for coming. Jason has been a good buddy of mine for a very long time. He's been a supporter of what we're doing here, and I'm excited to share with you guys all today an agency offer and a model that I think can change your life. I really do. That's not hyperbole. So anyway, I'm excited. Come on by. Well, come on down to Disneyland, Kimberly, if you're in the area. It's going to be awesome. AJ, what's up? Also in Cali. I was born in Cali, actually. Anybody know where Merced is? You know where Merced is? That was my stomping grounds for a solid 6 years. But I've been in Idaho ever since. All right, so we have people joining from all over the world. And while we were doing that, I wanted to give you guys a couple of things so we can get lock in and have a great time here today. Number one, you are here because you want to learn about an agency model, an offer that I deployed, that I used personally in my own agency that absolutely crushed it. If you are here for that reason, give me a yes in the comments. I want to make sure we're all here for the right reason. I don't want to waste your time. And certainly, okay, Kimberly, awesome. Yep, sweet, awesome. Also, okay, the yeses are coming in. Also, we got 1 more minute here before we get started. Tell me, in terms of years or months, how long have you been in the agency game? How long have you been trying to do this? Give me a quick little number there so we know so I can help you guys the best. 3 months. Okay, getting started. 1 month. Almost a month. Okay. By the way, those of you that are just starting out, which we've got several of you, this might be the most productive hour of your life, because the other people who mess around for years, months or whatever, it can be very challenging when they have to pivot. 2 years, 2 months, 3 years. I'm a real estate agent building my CRM and will sell services to others. Okay, Guy, what's up? 1 year with THL. Okay, so we got a good mix. All right, we got all the AI assistants coming in, 4.5 years yet to start. All right, we hit that clock. I want to be a man of my word and get going. So here's what I'm going to do. First off, thank you to everyone who has showed up here live. Now, I'm going to turn this camera off, not because I'm turning on an automated system or anything along those lines, but so I can focus on what we're doing. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to turn the camera off. All right. Now I can get more animated and do what I need to do with my hands. I tend to move around a little bit. All right. So who wants to win big today? The good news is you guys are already doing it. You're already engaging with me. I am super psyched about today because you guys are already in it to win it. So let's go ahead and get moving. Now, excuse me, because you guys are here live, I've got something very special for you until the end. Now, I know some of you are going to I know some of you have stressful days, stuff going on. You ask if there's going to be a recording. This is for live people who stick around to the end. All right. So if you got to leave, we're going to have the bulk of the stuff, but there's a special for somebody, for those of you that stick around. I appreciate you giving me your time. All right. So here's my promise to you today. In the next 45 to 60 minutes, I'm going to show you a new agency offer / model that could change your business forever. In fact, it's not just me. I'm not just promising you this. Last year, 2023, 1 out of every 3 SaaSpreneur awards in the high-level community won it with this model. And it says they have 50 plus users. I think high level has a few more than 50 plus. That's supposed to say 50,000, 50K plus, right? The good news is it's an offer that works with any agency working with local businesses. So if you're doing like e-commerce or that kind of thing, this is not probably for you. I wouldn't waste your time necessarily. This is one that you can deploy as a local lead generation agency. So assuming we're good, I just want to be upfront with you guys. That's the model I'm sharing and don't want to waste your time. All right. So not only will I show you how I use the offer to add 127 clients to my agency in 2.5 months. That's cool, but this is almost even more cool. I'll show you how I cut my costs by 60% and ran that agency in less than 10 hours a week. Pretty dope. But not just me. These people did it too. All right. Adam used it. He bolted on $10,000 to an existing agency he already had, a lead gen agency he already had. And like that, Forrest used it coming out of the gates with his agency. Bam, 35 agency clients in 2 weeks. And Alex used it to add 38 new clients in just 2 weeks. Actually, Alex is up to over 350 agency clients since the time I created this training. So pretty cool. So even though everything that you see here today is 100% verifiable, it only works if you do. This is not for lazy people. If you're a lazy person wanting something for nothing, time to get out of here, folks. This ain't for you. But as long as you guys are willing to put in the work, let's go. Give me a 1 if you want to put in the work. Give me a 1 if you will put in the work. All right. You guys are going to crush it. All right. Now let's start here. Okay. I don't want to be a dead horse. This horse has thoroughly been beaten. Okay. But when we're talking about the best agency model, okay, that's a big but. There's a lot of models out there. Not all are created equal. Selling websites, fine agency model, hard to sell. Selling review automation, 5 years ago, pretty sweet. Now, everybody does it. SEO, one of the hardest sells to make. Not a great model. It's great. Everybody wants it, but nobody, it's like dieting. Nobody wants to eat right and exercise. Same thing as SEO, right? Email, automation, all that kind of stuff. The problem with those, there's nothing wrong with them, right? There's nothing wrong with any of these, okay? But the reality is some agency models are harder than others. I think you guys would agree, right? You guys agree? Give me 1 if you agree. And there's one model that might be the most lucrative of all. I mean, it's really appealing to people, which is the SMMA agency model. Give me a 2. We're not going to just keep the 1s coming in. Give me a 2 if you guys currently run an SMMA agency. All right, we got some 2s. Now, for those of you who don't know what a social media marketing agency is, maybe that's new to some people. It's a marketing agency that provides lead generation services to local businesses. That's how simple it is. Okay, let's not get crazy. Now, my SMMA people, let's tell the truth. Okay, can we tell the truth, please? Yes, it's true that the average retainer is $1,500, $2,000, right around there. That's a true statement, right? I think you guys would agree with that. Okay. Yes, it's true. If done right, ROI can be big with lead generation, if done right. And then the third thing is, the barrier to entry to this model, not that challenging. Really, it's not. If you think I were to open a franchise or anything else, you're not talking about hundred thousands of dollars to do this. Not that big of a entry point. But the truth is, the average agency keeps their clients less than 2 months. That's true. Most clients don't follow through to get ROI. So even though you can, getting them to follow through, not going to happen most of the time. And that's why the average agency today that offers lead generation services only has 3 clients. Okay. Why is it that way? Because it requires a ton of people to operate that model. You people, you SMMA people, you know this. It requires a ton of people. As you grow, so do your costs. And you didn't think this was going to happen, by the way. None of you thought that as you grow your agency, your costs were going to skyrocket. And none of you thought that the operations were going to become bloated, crazy. None of you thought that. And especially if you're running ads. Okay. Wow, that's really bad. Our average retention is 11 months. Well, nice job, Luke. Nice job. Okay. Well, that is the old way, my friends. So what is the new way? It's a shift away from services, you guys. So monthly retainers, tons of staff, manual labor. That's awesome. Okay. That's awesome if you can keep people. We got some people that can keep people. That's awesome. Okay. It's a shift away from services and a focus on software. It's not changing the model that much. It's putting a tweak to the model. It's not being overwhelmed by media buyers. It's a super SaaS agency is what I like to call this. And by the way, it's so easy that it's outsourceable. This is actually one of our people using this model. And he said, man, I'm sitting here from the beach offering this model. This is crazy. Life is good. Okay. Now, the last year has been pretty busy. Open, operate, or not open, but grown and operate an agency. In fact, just sold it. So sold the agency. Need to update this slide. Grew a software company called UpHex, launching, building, growing, all that kind of stuff. That's a lot of work. And I'm a full-time parent, you know, love being a dad, 4 kids, married. It's my favorite thing, but I still had time to do the things that to me matter the most, which quite frankly, I'm not a Lamborghini guy. I'm not a, mansion guy. I have got a great vehicle. I've got a great house. But to me, it's experiences and it's time with family. And I've been able to travel all over the world to places like Hawaii, Disneyland, going to Disneyland again, like I said, next week, Grand Canyon, Venice, Rome, Greece, Pompeii, Mexico, all sorts of stuff. And I was able to take my parents. This is probably one of the coolest things I've been able to do is pay for my parents to go to Hawaii with my family. That's what really matters to me, right? So the question is this, as an agency owner, how are you going to have time to do any of that, right? Money and time. How did you manage to get clients and maintain performance? Because that's a big one, right? A lot of people are married to their agencies. And is it possible? Can you guys model this and do the same thing? Well, let me show you how. First of all, if you don't know me, my name is Sam Carlson. I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years. I've been an agency owner for 9 years. Actually just sold my agency about 5 months ago, I think. I had a top rated podcast called the Next Level Facebook Ads Podcast. And of course, I penned a book called New Patient School, the how-to guide for converting more leads into patients. But maybe in the agency space, my biggest claim to fame is I have a published case study. My agency has a published case study by Facebook. You can't pay for this. Like there's no way you're going to get a connection and say, hey, can you publish a case study on me? No, they have to like what you're doing and they have to tell you, they have to say, hey, we want to publish your results. And if you're lucky, they'll even give you a fancy plaque like this one. Okay. Now, let me tell you guys something. I'm sure when we had our case study published, and I know it was this way, that tons of agencies were looking at us and saying, man, that's a real agency owner. But I want to be transparent. I want to be candid. The truth is, the reality is it was really hard. I did not feel like I had it made, right? And I know some of us here have already said our retention is awesome, great. To get to that point, it's incredibly difficult. Owning a business and that particular business model is incredibly difficult. Now, when I started, I was thinking to myself, this is the best business ever. We're going to make a ton of money. We look at the math. Everything is great. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I would do marketing math. I'd be like, if I got 10 clients, that's 15 grand. I'll spend like $1 grand or something. I don't know. That's facetious, of course. And I'll make tons of money. But that's not what an agency journey actually looks like, because hiring is hard. You don't know that churn. I never thought about churn before having an agency. I thought that you would just get clients and for some reason they would stay forever. Fulfillment for 5 customers versus 20. Now, you folks with better retention models, you guys know what I'm talking about. As you grow retention, you got to get SOPs and all sorts of straight crazy stuff. And back in the day, we had crazy Frankenstein automation, just plugging everything together. So even though I looked successful because I had a published case study, I still felt like this. Okay. Why? Well, because all of the complexity and everything, all of the things that go on in that business model made it so at the end of the day, pretty much I didn't get that much out of it. Everybody else got paid, but not me. And I was doing a good job. How did I know I was doing a good job? Well, because our product was good enough to publish our results on Facebook. So this is not some crappy agency. And we had decent retention. Okay. But something had to change. And in 2018, something did change. Now, when we had this published case study, you would think that having that would be like this end all be all to getting clients. Like I would never have to worry about getting clients ever again. Well, that wasn't that true. Clients didn't really care that much, which blew my mind. Agencies care. They're like, dude, how'd you get a published case study? I want that. I'm like, well, I don't know how you get it because we didn't solicit it. They just said, we like what you're doing. So everybody that wanted to know how we did it were agencies. But one guy reached out to us and his name was Bradley. And he says, hey man, we're building a tool for agencies and we need some insights into what folks like you need in your business. Do you offer consulting? I was like, interesting. And so we took him up on his offer to do consulting. And it was a brand new opportunity. Something that he was doing was really, really cool. And over the next 8 months, as he was building a tool, we went into the what if we could cycle, right? So basically, as an agency owner, I would take all of the things that we hated, okay, come up with an idea. And then because of the tool they were building, we would come up with these crazy solutions. And I would say stuff like, hey, Bradley, what if we could create ads from our library of pre-built campaigns? Because when we in our agency would get a new customer, the last thing we would do would be guess with their ad dollars. We knew the ad copy, we knew the offers, we knew the images, we knew all of that stuff, and we would just modify and customize the doctor's name. I was in the doctor niche, the doctor's name, their address, a couple of custom value things. I was like, what if we could just do this from a pre-built library of campaigns? So we didn't have to go into ads library anymore, right? Or ads manager rather. So that was the next. What if we could launch ads without getting into ads manager? If you have 20 accounts logging in and out of every client's ads manager, it sucks. It's time consuming. Okay. And then I said, well, what if we could make it so instead of being complicated, and instead of having to take all these courses on Facebook ads, what if ad creation was intuitive? Meaning make Facebook ads so easy that even our clients could do it, Crazy. And so it was this exact scenario that took my agency from the complex, bloated, just tons of overhead to this new model. And so in 2020, I said, we're doing something different. We are no longer going to offer ads as a service. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing any manual creation. We're not going to be like misspelling people's names. We're not doing any of that. How many of you guys, by the way, give me a 1 in the chat if you have created an ad campaign and either spelled the client's name wrong, got something wrong in the ad, and they report it back to you like, that's not me. And you just look like an idiot for doing that. Dude, Luke, I love the transparency because you're the guy with awesome retention, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dude, I hated that. It made me look, because I was the one that got the customers. It made me look so stupid. I hated it. All right. So I was like done with that. And then anything that was redundant, like button pushing, it's like, we're going to be done with redundancy. Okay. And instead, we're going to transform our agency into a software model. So we're replacing our service with software. Okay. Instead of media buyers, we had no media buyers, you guys, none. We fired them all. We replaced them with automation. And instead of all the time we spent fulfilling, which by the way, one of the things that you will realize is most of your support, you feel like it sucks because you're being reactive the entire time. When you take that time away from from fulfilling and all that kind of stuff, and you spend it on proactive support, like, hey, Mr. Carlson, we noticed that your ad performance started dipping. We reset it. You should see some ads increase over the next 2-3 days. When you do that, man, your retention will change like crazy. So my new agency, man, it blew up. We got to 127 crazy fast. Okay. We're offering DIY lead generation at a pretty low cost. We just built up this base of people that were like, yeah, we love it. Right. We ran their ads with software, and the results were even better than we could do as a manual setup process. It was crazy. And the craziest part is this automation, this model, this software, all this stuff works so good. I ran the entire thing with a part-time stay-at-home mom. She worked 20 hours a week. She ran the entire thing. How cool is that? Not to mention, our business got better. Everything got better. The service got better. Churn concern. Our churn it changed overnight. And then once again, people loved it. And another crazy thing happened. I went from hating it to falling back in love with it. I'm like, dude, if the model can actually work like this is fun. And it went from this to that like nothing. I went from unhappy to ready to quit to renewed confidence and very profitable. How cool is that? Would you like to feel a renewed confidence and knowing you can own a profitable agency model? I got some heart emojis coming up here. Whoever's doing that, I love it. But give me a 2 in the chat if you want to own an agency that you feel confident and love and that you will find very profitable. The 2s are rolling in. All right. Well, how can you have what we'll call today a super SaaS agency? Well, it's all about the right tools. You guys want to see what the tools are? Give me one. Give me one in the chat. You want to know what the tools are? By the way, I love all the tools, you guys. Thank you. No way I want to be a loser. Who said that? Hilarious. No way I want to be a loser. Steve, you're hilarious. Okay. All right. So let's show you what the tools are that made all of this possible for me. The tools are, my friends, UpHex. And that right there, that's your new best friend. His name is Uppy. Now, let me tell you about UpHex. UpHex is a white label software. Okay. And it's built to launch Facebook ads, now Google as well, in just 3 clicks. And what does it mean for it to be white label? I'm sure you guys know that because High Level uses that model, of course. It's white label because you sell it as your software. Okay. You don't go around selling UpHex. You go around selling your ABC software, whatever it is. Okay. You're selling it on your private label product. And because you have a software to sell to people and without the expense, you can keep all the profit. You don't got to pay for my software company. It was built by a lead gen agency, meaning my agency for your lead gen agency. Now, if you don't have a lead gen agency, don't worry. I'm going to fast track you to this model because you're going to crush it with this model. Okay. Your problems were our problems. So Luke, we're spelling our people's names wrong. Don't worry, buddy. All that stuff is gone. Getting clients, fulfilling performance, hiring, training, growing, churn, cash, operations, all that stuff were our problems. But when we solved those problems, we solved yours too. Okay. So there's me maybe up on that little stairs, and there's whoever decides to adopt this model as well. Now, I want you guys to see this bad boy in action. Who wants to see it? Give me a 3 in the chat. If you want to see this in action, let me show it to you. All right, man, the 3s are rolling. You guys are crushing it today. By the way, thank you so much for the engagement. Your engagement is really encouraging. It's very fun too. All right. So I did a demo once. Oh, Steve's a comedian. All right. I did a demo once for people. I showed them how this worked, and it was so simple that they're like, whoa, that was too simple. I think this is just simple because you know how to use the software. You did something, right? So I said, dude, I got to find a creative way to show them how easy this is. So I grabbed my 10-year-old daughter. That's Mia right there. And this is actually 2 years ago. I need to update this, maybe get a grandma to do this demo or something. This is Mia. And just see how easy. This is her first time and see what happened. To show us how easy this really is. This is my 10-year-old little girl, Mia. She has never used this software. This is her first time, her first day. I walk her through it real quick. You ready to go? All right, let's do it. All right, Mia, go ahead. Okay, well, you already know what you're doing. Well, hold on. You're going too fast. All right, keep going. That's fine. I told her which ad to run. Go ahead and put in $10. It's fine. Okay, that's my favorite. All right.
in the thank you page that I gave you. I did give her a thank you page. Yep. You did it. Okay. And just like that. Did it, and let's get paid. She did it. It literally took her less than 30 seconds. Good job.
Dude, that's how easy it is. You literally pick a category, you find whatever ads, which by the way, we're going to talk about library, but if like Luke, you got your library of ads already, bro, you put it in here, your clients click the ad, they put in their budget and launch. That's how easy it is. So instead of, I counted one time, now this is several years ago, I don't know how many clicks it is today to set up a lead gen campaign, but instead of like the 63 educated and experienced clicks, by the way, educated and experienced, all those clicks, they're intuitive and easy. It's just 3 of them. Right? So instead of offering a service, you guys, it's software. It's software. I just took one of the hardest activities that you can do in your agency and I plopped it into a software. Isn't that amazing? Pretty dang cool. And it works for any local lead generation agency. So I'll give you a couple of examples. Chiropractic, dentist, orthodontist, plastic surgeons, med spas. Yeah, it works for those guys. Okay. Car dealer, auto shop, HVAC, roofing, plumber, solar contractors. Yes. Mortgage, real estate, insurance, financial planning. Yes. If it's a local business, if it needs leads, it does it. Okay. So if I didn't hit your niche, that doesn't mean it doesn't do it. If it's a business that wants more customers and wants awesome leads, it does it. There is not a niche that you can find that it doesn't work for, but that's not all. That's not all. So we've got the coolest thing going for us right now. We have just taken our lead generation and we've converted it from a service that's manual, that's experienced, that is hard to do. We've converted it into automation. So we've got leads flowing in easy, but what do we need now? We need A to Z, baby. So we have a seamless integration with High Level. You see UpHex and High Level there, they're best buddies. So from the beginning of our creation, we designed UpHex with GHL in mind, which means when you resell DIY marketing to your clients, okay, by the way, you can still offer it as a done for you. If you have questions, if anybody's like, well, I don't want to take my prices down, but I want to reduce my overhead, totally do it. You can ask me questions in the Q&A section at the end, okay? Every other thing that you guys can think of, you can totally get leads through UpHex and do all the lead nurturing automation through High Level. It is a 1-2 combo. People are crushing with this. This is Forrest Adsit. Forrest, he wrote this post on his personal profile. It says, launch your own ads in 45 seconds without logging into Facebook Ads Manager. He made that post, started sharing it around with people in his niche, which was insurance agents. And he's like, dude, I got 33 new customers during his trial. He actually got 35, but you know, I'm reading what it says here. He actually got 35. He got 2-week free trial, 33 customers. He never had to pay for UpHex because they paid for it. Right? This is Joel Ketty. During his trial, $3,000 of monthly recurring revenue. Not bad. Here's Trevor Briggs. Trevor Briggs, dude, this guy's got a cool story, right? Now he said, this month we closed over $20,000 in cash with our new GHL plus UpHex customers. And then he goes through and he talks about his experience, but $20,000 in cash, which if you know his whole story, he was basically struggling for like a year doing the SMMA model, got in here, bam, starts crushing it. And you're going to see what he was able to do in just a minute. Dre Black comes in, first client incoming. I think this was day 1. Okay. Day 3, second client, day 4 or something. He posted this thing. He said, not only is it going so good, but this is what the client said to me. I would like to personally send you an extra $100 for your work. So the person is not only paying him for his lead generation software, but they pay him an affiliate commission for such good work. How dope is that? Adam Lucky. Adam had an existing agency. And he said, he actually posted these cheesy green screen videos. And he was like, here's a 6-minute video that shows how I've used UpHex to bolt on $10,000 of recurring revenue to my agency, no opt-in required. He was telling everybody else how he did it. Pretty cool. All right. Derek Justin, we scaled to 87 clients after we started using UpHex. Not too shabby. And what's cool is, can you imagine if I had to pay $250 for a media buyer every time, how much money did I just save his agency? Now, Alex Machuca, It says 38 clients in the last 14 days. This is a video I want to show you real quick. It's like 30 seconds. But I want to give you an update where he's at right now. He's over 350 active clients using this model. So what did Alex say about this model before he wasn't there yet, obviously, when he did this? Let's see what he said.
First saw this. And you know what's crazy? You know how I found out about this? I was on a demo for my agency and I was trying to sell him lead gen services. His mortgage broker, he goes, have you ever heard of UpHex? And I'm like, no. I'm like, what is that? He's like, it's just this thing. And normally, like, I would have just wrote it off, but I was like, you know what, let me look into this. It sounds interesting. And I looked into it and I stopped what I was doing. I made my entire team stop what they were doing. I brought them all into the conference room and I was like, we are doing this right now before everybody finds out about this. We have to do this right now. And we completely pivoted. This was like really pushed us over to a complete pivot for SaaS almost immediately. Cause I was like, dude, and I say this to everybody, all the mortgage brokers, I truly believe that this is going to revolutionize the marketing industry because now the average Joe can advertise with just a few clicks of a button.
That's awesome, dude. That's high praise.
Awesome. Pretty cool. Sorry about the audio. Hopefully we got it dialed in towards the end. So even, I mean, you hear all these people, but people in the high level community who you probably know, this is Beyonce. He owns Extendly, right? Just launched Facebook ads for several of my pizza stores. I didn't know if you know, I don't know if you guys know that, but he owns a bunch of pizza stores and same campaign for for everything. Easiest experience ever. UpHex rocks. Pretty cool. All right. Now, sorry. Okay, then Jason Wardrop, you guys know this guy. UpHex has been nothing short of amazing. So you can see what he says about it. And then maybe you guys know this guy, Sean Clark. Let's see what Sean Clark had to say about this model.
I think what's great about UpHex and the way they've done it is they've taken a really key offering and they've dialed it back from you have to offer it as a $2,000 unaffordable, high churn, kind of very laborious, quite frankly, offering to a really great, easy to price, very saleable, very scalable, very churn resistant situation. And it's just an incredible, great combo. And it's very easy to do. And I think, quite frankly, it's just how you're going to make money. Like if you want to make a business, if you want to make more money, if you want to have high profit, if you want to scale, if you want to have good exit values, if you want to raise money, all of these things, you have to do it in the construct of a SaaSpreneur style business. And that's exactly what we're offering. So I think it's a great time to get in on it.
Awesome. Was that audio okay, you guys? All right, awesome. Listen, and I was actually just hanging out around with Chase Buckner. I need to update this slide. JHL has over 70,000 agencies, okay? And you get a SaaSpreneur award when you win 100, when you get 100 plus accounts. Last year, 30% of the SaaSpreneur awards went to people doing this model, okay? We've helped thousands of people do awesome stuff. We've got posts like this for days, right? So what's the irresistible offer? I think you guys are like connecting what the offer is here. The offer I used to get 53 customers in one webinar. You know what it is? It's layering on UpHex for automated lead generation. So software run lead generation, and then lead nurturing with high level. Get people lots of leads and a system that follows up with them until they buy. That is as simple as it is. Listen, now you guys got a little taste of what I do, and I know it's pretty damn exciting, huh? Let me ask you a question. Are you guys as excited about what we've done here so far today as Uppy is? Uppy is through the roof. He's going to bounce off the slide if we're not careful. Maria says yes. Greg says yes. Well, we can't do everything in an hour. There's not enough time. We can't do everything we want to. So let me ask you a question. Would you like to see how this agency model, how we could make it work for your agency? Let me know. Give me a yes or a 1 or a whatever. If you want to see how this can work, then I can help you. We've created something special for you, but I don't want to go into pitch mode, which we're not even going to do. We're just going to show you how to take the next steps. All right, we got the 1s, the 100s. We got all, yeah, bro. Hell yes, let's go. Let's go, my friends. You guys are hilarious and fun. I love it. My special offer for all of you guys, launch your agency in just 14 days. Let's jump into this because there's been some great questions coming over, which, by the way, we got a Q&A coming, but I want to see if maybe we solve some of those questions with the rest of the 14-day offer. All right. So what do you need to succeed? Well, you got to have ads. Okay. You got to have ads. This system will not work unless you have proven ads that you can put in there and people can use, and they'll be like, dude, that's awesome. I want to pay you for that. So if you're experienced, you are going to love UpHex. You can literally import your ads by connecting to an ad account. They'll turn into templates. You're going to love it. Or if you're a complete newbie, because I know some of you newbies are like, well, what if I don't have these ads? Like that's a barrier to entry. Don't worry. We got an ads library, everybody. We have got an ads library that you won't even believe. The UpHex ads, the UpHex ads library. You find the ad you want. You add them to your ads, your agency library, like they become yours now. You offer them to your agency clients, and you get your agency clients on autopilot, and they pay you money for that. Okay. That's how easy it is. But do the ads work? That's what the big question is. And then as soon as we say we've got awesome ads, you should ask, do they work? This is actually a post we made in the group. Eric said, I love what you guys are doing. Thank you. So have all the templates you've been adding, have they been proven to convert? Copy creative, just curious, be good for marketing, right? Here's the crazy part. Jacob is head of our template team. He's also a co-founder. He said, Eric, we have built a tool that can predict a template's performance. And so everything in here should hit our minimum KPIs. That's performance metrics. If you guys don't know, the tool has been trained on thousands and thousands of Facebook campaigns that we have run through UpHex to know what elements drive various metrics. Check this out, you guys. Check this out. I'm going to back this up. In 2023, last calendar year, not 2024, 2023, we did 1.7 million leads through UpHex. Okay, that's $22 million in ad spend. The average lead cost was $12.18. That was just in 2023. In 2024, because AI now is getting way more reliable, all of this stuff that is there. In 2024, the UpHex ads library is powered by artificial intelligence. It is crazy. We have predictable performance. Our AI, we basically can go through and see all of, when we're talking about 100, I mean, there was 1.7 million leads. You don't think we can identify correlations into marketing campaigns where it's like, oh, hey, these all work. These all hit this marketing threshold. That's a correlation point. Our AI is predicting performance before even using the ad. Give me a 2 if you think that's crazy. Give me a 2 if you think that is crazy. You guys, we have over 1,000 templates. You literally get to go. You guys get to go into our ads library. You get to click on whatever category you want, and you get to say, hey, I'm in the cosmetic procedures niche, whatever. And you go through, which this is an older slide. We've got a new update, but you literally import these ads and they are now yours. Those are your ads. Okay. So let's talk about the first thing you need. The first thing you needed was ads. We're giving you our entire ads library. We're giving you our entire ads library, and we're giving you predictable performance campaigns. So the things that would keep you from doing this would be, hey, I don't have the actual product to sell to people. Well, now you do. Now you do. You have no excuse, and they are awesome. Loco, pantalones, crazy pants, Sherry. I couldn't have said it better myself. So what else do you need? Well, I think you might need some clients. I'm sure many of you are good at getting clients, but maybe if you want, I can help. You guys want some help getting clients? Give me one in the chat if you want help getting clients. Let me know. Let me see those ones fly in. Robertson, Pierre, let's get Nathan. All right, cool. You guys, if you're in, I'm in. So when you join with this offer, this 14-day free offer, I'm going to give you a snapshot. And that snapshot has 3 proven client getting funnels. Okay. They're yours. I will literally give you a snapshot. Okay. That has them pre-built. So here's what you do. You grab the snapshot. You customize it for your agency. So, ABC agency, you put that logo on there, and then you send traffic to it. Boom. Clients. They're proven to work. We have people using these right now. So here's what you're getting. Ad library, predictable performance, and now you can get customers. All right. Awesome. What else do you need? What else? Oh, I don't know. Even though we're going to give you this cool library of ads, how many of you want to feel comfortable with a service that you offer? How many of you want to feel like you're very proficient in Facebook ads? Give me a 1. Do you want to feel comfortable? All right, we got thumbs coming up. We got the ones coming up. All right, learn Facebook ads in 1 day. Did I miss a slide? Oh, you guys remember how we basically took away all the technical stuff with this? We said all of the educated, experienced stuff that took me years to learn how to do, it's already in the system. What do you need to learn then? Well, you need to learn advertising because our platform automates the technical. We get to fast track your skills through our ready to go, ready to use lead gen you. Okay. And to learn advertising, you're talking 1 day. Like 1 day, you take that course. The advertising section of that course is, I think, 6 hours. Okay. We'll teach you ads. We'll teach you the anatomy ads. We'll teach you how to know if you're doing it right. We'll teach you all the cool stuff. You will know what you're doing. And you can come back to, you can sharpen your skills whenever you want. We want you to win. We're giving you everything you need. So you're getting ads. You're getting predictable performance. Now you can get clients. Now there's nothing more challenging than getting clients and not feeling like you're doing right by them. But now you're going to be able to have the skills too, which we got more than that to help you learn. But point is, you can go through lead gen you and you're dialed. And of course, during that 14 days, you're going to get to use our system for free. By the way, you want to know something cool? I'm going to give you all of this just for trying UpHex. Just for trying UpHex. Right now, this is all free, just for trying UpHex. Do you think that I think it works? Do you think that I'm confident in what this is doing? Thousands of agencies use UpHex. You can too. But wait, there's more. You also get access to our incredible group, our incredible trainings, everything we've got. You guys, we have paid, we have people who are experienced media buyers, people who run agencies, people who have been where you want to be in your agency, and you can ask them whatever questions you want in our daily classes. Sounds too good to be true. I do want to make sure that while many of you are blown away here, let's just get a little real here for a minute. FAQs. What if I need support or help? We've got awesome support. Whether it's our chat support, our average response time right now, I think, is like 15 minutes. Okay. Or our community, awesome support there. You can get the help you need as well as our on-demand learning stuff. What if I'm new to Facebook ads? That's why I threw in Lead Gen you guys. You're going to have products that already work, but then you're going to have the skills and the understanding so you can sell them with authority. How good are the ads in the library? Come on. You know this. They're freaking sweet. 1.7 million leads last year, an average lead cost of $12.18. Do you think they're any good? They're good. Can I still offer done for you? Absolutely. In fact, we got a ton of agencies who just use UpHex and they use it more gray label, or in other words, they're using UpHex to launch ads for their clients, but without a media buyer. It never makes mistakes. And you don't have to pay them. They don't it takes 30 seconds. It takes less than 30 seconds to launch a campaign. Done. Do I have to use high level? If you want to resell as a SaaS, yes. If you want to do it like done for you, gray label, no, you don't have to. How much do I charge clients? Everybody asks me that. We'll get to that here in just a second. I'm scared it might be too hard to set up. Okay, get this. I did this exact webinar for my buddy Mike Cooch. And during the webinar, during the Q&A, which we'll get to here in just a minute, Jennifer J went through and she launched an ad, got it set up and ready to go during the Q&A. This is an actual screenshot of when that happened. So tell me that it's hard to do. No, it's only hard if you don't do anything. It is easy. Jennifer J did it during the Q&A. So let's talk about money. All right, let's talk about cost. So I want to talk about what your cost is after the free trial. So first off, I priced this thing the way I would want it to be priced. So when you have 1 to 3 clients, it's just $97 per month. When you have 4 to 10, it's $297 per month. When you have $497, it's unlimited. It is priced to help you guys grow. That is for real. Now let's talk about charging customers. So if you charge $497 to a customer, which that's probably the average of what our people are charging. 3 of those, and you're making $1,500 effectively, and you're only having to pay $97. That's a pretty decent return on investment, I would think. How many of you guys agree with me? $97 you spend it, you get $1,500. Give me a 1 in the chat if you agree. Give me a 1 in the chat if you agree. What about, give me another one. Okay, they're coming in. There's another one. What if you get 10 people? That's $5,000. You just pay $297. What about 50? What about 500? Now, Alex Machuca isn't at 500 yet. But what if you got to, what about 500? Now, I want to show you this. Remember Trevor Briggs? I showed you guys his thing earlier, right? Where he did over 20K in cash collected. I think that was, what month is this? I think it was January. Anyway, after 6 months, he says, just being real, we have over 250 clients on this model. He was up well over 200 grand a month with this model. This is the model of the future, you guys. This is the model of the future, and you only need 2 things to do it: UpHex and high level. And it's the model that people are using to grab 100 plus customers. There's Joey. He did 300,000. He's doing 300K a month recurring revenue with his model. He's actually taken a spin on what we've done and layered in coaching plus agencies, crushing it. $36,000 annual recurring revenue in 24 hours. The guy with the guitar, he just sold his agency like 2 months ago. This is the model of the future, right? It is a no-brainer. You serious, Clark? So let's go over what you're getting one more time. And I got a ton of great questions coming in. You're getting the ads library. You're getting like predictable results. You're getting client getting funnels. You're getting white label support videos, which we haven't talked about, but we're going to throw those in. You're getting 14 days free of UpHex. Okay. All of that crazy value, but wait, there's more. Wait, there's more. For those of you who take action today, like right now, we got you guys here right now. I'm going to give you something. Fast action bonus, the Genie pitch deck. It works like magic. Here's what you're going to get. If you want to be like, if you feel like, hey man, I'm not good at sales, I never know what to say. Well, there's the script right there. Okay. We give you the pre-built slides. We even show you different ways to position and to price it. Okay. I give you live call recordings of me doing this Genie pitch deck. You guys forget, I owned an agency for 9 years. I'm going to show you how to do it. With the Genie pitch deck, you will always know what to say because there's a script. You'll convert more sales because there's consistency. And all of a sudden you're going to be like, dude, I'm a closer. What happened? I'm a closer. What happened? And you'll be making money even faster. Damiano, you're good to go. Don't worry. If you already have high level, you're good. You don't need to get it. So what you're getting all this cool stuff, right? Going to give you library, predictable ads, client getting funnels, white label support videos, UpHex for 14 days free, and then the Genie pitch deck. Okay. Getting all this just for doing the flipping 14-day free trial. Cool. Now, if you want to get started, we're going to stick around for a little bit longer because we got a Q&A coming. We got some stuff coming for those of you who made it live so far, but go to ghl.com/Jason. And let me see if I can post the link myself. Yes, I can. It is in the chat. Go to that link, click get started. Off you go, rock and roll. So the link is there. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I made a promise to you guys, didn't I? Did I make a promise to you guys? I believe I did. Here's what I'm going to do. Since you guys stayed live, okay? Do you need Go High Level? You will need it if you want to sell this model, okay? When you sign up, I'm going to give you my webinar slides, okay? Now, I'm giving you the pitch deck so you can sell one-to-one. But remember the offer or the actual webinar I did to get 53 customers? What was the webinar? It wasn't the Genie pitch deck. It was this. So I'm going to give you the slides. I'm going to give you my complete webinar, and I'm going to give you an hour and 21-minute course on how to do it, including the webinar itself, the slides, everything you need. So how good is it? Well, it got me, 53 customers. And then the next time I think I got 35. This is Mike Skiff. Mike Skiff back on March 28th. He said, Guru overload is a real thing. I've meandered around. I'm stopping. I'm going through the guru detox. I'm going to do all this stuff. Only that Sam Carlson, Mike Cooch, I'm just going to follow what these guys do. So how good is it? Well, he said, reporting back here as promised. Isn't that cool? 15 weeks after he posted that, he comes back to the community to tell people what he did with what we gave him. Okay. Made my offer. Oh, he goes, just executed my first perfect webinar with a warmed up, highly engaged audience of 46 attendees, made my offer and signed 18 paid people up on the spot during the call. What? That is awesome. 15 weeks later, he came back and he told us. And I actually messaged him personally. I said, what were you using? He goes, I literally follow the perfect webinar script you laid out in Lead Gen U. Ba-bam. So I'm going to give you guys the bonus of my proven webinar because you stuck around and because you guys have probably been one of my best webinars that I've given in a long time. The amount of engagement I've gotten from you is so fun. So thank you so much. ghl.uphex.com/Jason. I'm going to throw it in there one more time. And we, folks, are off to the races for Q&A. So is it possible to change the language of the ads? Absolutely. You can put the ads in whatever language you want. The platform itself is in English. All right, Maria, is the screen going black on you guys? Is it like flickering? Let me know because it's doing that on my computer. I don't know why. Does this work for the SaaS niche? We do have people using it for the SaaS niche. Like I said, Cindy, this is local lead gen, but since we started UpHex, we've built it to basically have the ad manager functionality and it will effectively go nationwide. So if the SaaS niche that wants leads, yes, it will work. Okay. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. Is it possible to change the language? Yes, we did that. Do you need go high level? You need high level if you want to sell as a SaaS, but you do not need it high level if you want to learn how to do ads and all that kind of stuff and get it going and launch ads. You don't need it for that. I have a GHL under you since yesterday. What's up, Steve? You're the best, bro. All right, awesome. What if I already have GHL? It's awesome. You just bolt high level on, or you bolt UpHex onto it. It's a custom menu link. It's easy to do. We show you how to do that, obviously, when you get UpHex. There's an ads feature coming to GHL soon. No, it's nothing like what we're doing, Sam. Okay. We're not an e-commerce platform. We're not going to be doing that. We are doing local lead generation and we are dialed into that. What if I already have a GHL account? I answered that. Do you show us how to sell this? I think I answered that question. Let me know if I wasn't clear. What's the price per people? There's no price per person. I think we went through the pricing. If you have Devin, if you have a question, I'm going to go back down. Maybe we've already answered these questions. I love this, Sherry. Sherry, thank you. So what is the range? What are typical fees to clients? Yeah. So $297 to $697. I know that sounds weird, but for selling SaaS, that's about what we see. It's going to be niche specific. Like if you're working with lawyers, you're going to be able to get away with a higher price point than if you're working with dance studios. Okay. Now, if you want to, we have a lot of people that just go $1,000 and they use it like a gray label, Bob. So it's kind of up to you. You do want to have a niche. You do want to be narrowed down so you can answer the questions like that. Okay. I'm assuming it directly integrates with clients' Facebook page through a couple of clicks and set up side before actually doing the ads. Yep. You connect to the ad account, and like if the ad account is already connected to your business manager, you just click one button and it's in. When you're onboarding a new customer, they just click the button and it does the integration for you. It's super easy. Is this a snapshot? We give you a snapshot to get clients, but UpHex is not a snapshot. UpHex is a standalone service. Guy, I answered that question. It's 97 each month without GHL. It's the same 97. If you don't have GHL, then that means that you're probably however many ad accounts you're connected to. That's how it works. Let's see here. So we pay 500 here and 500 to GHL. Depends on how many customers you have, Steve. So if you have 11 customers, then UpHex is $497. And then whatever package you're paying for, UpHex works at the $297 price point that high level has as well. But if you want the SaaS, then it would be there $497. The agency name is our GHL company name. Yes. What type of ad spend is typical? Great question. So ad spend is based on CPMs. Okay. And we teach you this in Lead Gen U, by the way. I always told my customers that their minimum ad spend was $40 a day. We have other people. Joseph is in. What's up, Joseph? We have other people that did it differently, and they would, do $20 a day. But depending on your niche, that is where you're going to come with that. But we teach that in Lead Gen U. So I assume I have to sign up again to UpHex, even though I have a GHL account already and therefore pay for both, correct? You don't have to sign up for, UpHex is separate. UpHex is not high level, right? It's a separate software. So you have to pay for UpHex and you have to pay for high level, right? But you don't have to pay for a media buyer, which is way more than UpHex. And UpHex should never cost you money. What I mean by that is, you get UpHex and it costs you $97 a month, get a client, one client. And that is more than paying for it. All right. Joseph is in. Devin, I'm good, bro. I'm already on this. What's up, Devin? Let's go, bro. Can you do both white label and gray label? 100%. You can sell software to some people and you can sell gray label to some people. I did that in my agency. Very smart, actually. And you'll find that some people don't even if it's software, they don't want to do it. So just say, okay, sweet, we'll do it for you. Charge you $1,000. Okay, great. What typically do agencies charge? I believe it's usually ad management plus it's management fee plus ad spend, which we just rolled out rebilling as well. So you can actually tack on a % of ad spend if you want to. That's like if you're more experienced, but we have that as well. If we don't have GHL, are we set up as a sub account on your GHL for access? So Stella, you get direct access to UpHex. That's actually not a bad idea. Like we could create, that's interesting. Never thought of that. You don't need a GHL account to use it, but maybe I should. If you're going to use it just for yourself, I set up like a sub account and then you put your UpHex in there. That's an interesting idea. I will socialize that, see if I can figure that one out in my brain. Is there any additional setup on the ad account for pixels, data sets, blah, blah, blah? Well, so Jacob, great question. You can set it up, man. There's 8 minutes left. It's a good thing we got time because there are questions just rolling in. All right. Is there any additional setup? So, you can use landing pages, you can do lead forms, all that kind of stuff. If you're doing a landing page, of course you want to have, Cappy installed, you want to have Pixel, all that kind of stuff. You will get amazing reporting, back to UpHex. Like it mirrors over. It's actually better than where you get almost anywhere else. UpHex was actually originally, here's kind of a deep, dark secret. UpHex was originally going to be a reporting platform. And so the reporting is really good. So you're going to get metrics on your campaigns. That's awesome. So hopefully let me know if I answered your question. I'm ready. I see what I can do. And if I need help, I can get a hold of someone. Yeah, Devin. Awesome. Please talk about the rebilling feature. Sherry, let me get through. I got 34 questions. Let me go through this real quick. Thank you for answering my question. You got it. Each of the pricing is white label. And also, is it easy to upgrade as you go? Yes, it's super easy. Mario is in. Let's go, Mario. Let's go. Awesome. Is it possible to use UpHex to run ads for? Yes, it is. Of course. Yeah. You can run ads for anything. It's lead generation. It's lead generation. So if you want leads, now it's not like an e-commerce platform. You're not going to use it for that, but you can. So sell it. Awesome. Can I integrate UpHex into GHL so I can run ads from one software? Yes. Yep. That's the whole idea. Are you able to upload custom audiences through UpHex? 100%, bro. Any custom audience, you can either build custom audiences from UpHex, or if there's a custom audience already on an ad account, it'll just import. How cool is that? Dude, we're media buyers, bro. We know what we're doing. Appreciate the love. Feels actually good. You doing a great job. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm in. Alvarez. Awesome. I'm in, excited. Sherry's in. You guys are doing awesome. Love your energy and look-alike audiences. Come on. Damiano, you think I'm not going to put lookalike audiences in my tool? Of course you can do lookalike audiences. You can do dynamic targeting. You can do Advantage Plus targeting or setup. You can do all the stuff that you can do. By the way, you set it up once. You never have to set it up again. What? What? We got 5 minutes left. I have been blitzing through these questions. And did I get through them? One new. Do you have a done for you way to get started? Okay, so I don't know if I understand your question, but if you want additional services where there's more handholding, yes, we have that. We have that. So you can, when you get set up, if you're like, hey, I'm the do it myself kind of person, you can onboard your account like the gal, whatever her name was, something Joe, during the thing I showed you where she's like, I set this up during the Q&A. I would love to see somebody send a screenshot like that, by the way, that they have it set up, their ads are ready to go. You can do it that way. But if you're a person that's like a little bit intimidated by new software, that's me, by the way, then you can absolutely, we have daily onboardings. So you just go on, you choose onboarding, you set up a time. We do 3 onboardings every day, bada bing, bada boom. We don't want any trepidation to using a tool to be a reason why you don't use the tool. So John, of course. All right, we got about 4 minutes and 42 seconds left. So I will stick around for that long. We can go to the next slide. I want to make sure that we answer your questions. Do I activate UpHex for the client from the agency level? Here's the cool thing. When you activate UpHex one time, and then any sub account you create in high level will automatically have access to that. So you don't have to activate anything. Okay. Now, if you don't want them to have access to it, you can do that as well. So you can set it up to where it's like, hey, no, we don't want these people. We're going to do those people gray label where we launch their ads for them. Well, we don't want them to see the ad launching part of the software, right? You can absolutely do that. All right. Victoria, welcome, Victoria. Victoria is in. Do you have ads to help us get clients? Yeah, we do. I will say this, writing ads to get clients is not the same as writing ads to get clients leads. Why is that? Well, I can go out and do all this research for all these niches and get you leads based on what they're asking for. That's pretty easy. But when you go B2B, because every agency has a different model, you're going to find that it's a little bit like you need to, it's a different muscle. So we do have some templates you can use, but honestly, we have other classes. We have other learning resources. If you want to become a ninja at doing that, I'd encourage you to go and get those skills. Vincent is in. What's up, Vincent? Awesome. Awesome. So we are at 3 minutes left. And I got to say, maybe the funnest webinar I have done in such a long flipping time. Jacob is in. Jacob, what is up? So I got one more slide. I want to show you guys how to get the stuff that you're going to get. So can I set up an iframe in GHL so I can launch them from there? Damiano, that's how it works, bro. You just go in, set up a custom menu link, bam, it pops up in there, bada bing, bada boom. You're going to love it. Yes, yes, you can. To answer your question, yes. Sign up with link. Okay, let me throw the link in there again. GHL.uphex.com/Jason. I love Jason. One of my good buddies. He was actually one of the first people that I reached out to when we started doing UpHex several years back. And he's been a big supporter of mine, has become a friend, super smart, as all of you guys know. And so I'm super appreciative that you guys all answered the call and came to this meeting today to support myself. And I'm Jason, really grateful for you too, because just been a huge supporter of what we're doing. So pretty awesome. All right, let me go ahead, and I know we've got 2 minutes left here. I want to see if I can turn my video back on. All right, I'm back. So you guys, thank you so much for coming today. I'm going to go ahead and just bounce to the next link so we can all move on with our day. Those of you that have joined, welcome to UpHex. I hope that you come in and you absolutely crush it. That's what I want. Okay. Now I want to tell you where you can get the bonuses that you signed up for. So if you see where it says, where do I get the bonuses? So you're going to log into UpHex. Okay. You go down to the preferences tab. That's where you're going to find the snapshot. Okay. So the snapshot is there. And then to get the other stuff, what's up, Steve? Steve joined. To get the other stuff in Lead Gen U, there's a tab that says Lead Gen U. Okay. Go through there. You're off to the races. Okay. And if you need anything, there's a support widget in the bottom right-hand corner. You can grab our support. We're awesome there. Join our community. We want you to become a part of the family. We want you guys to win. I want you to win. Nothing gives me greater satisfaction than watching people go out and crush it with a model that changed my agency. And so I think it will change yours. So thank you so much for showing up here today. I really, truly, genuinely mean that. Go have an awesome day. I'll give you the link one more time, just so everybody, you know, if you've been hanging around for that last minute click, I mean, it's free. What are you kidding? That last minute click, open up the page and we'll see you. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, John, Damiano, Vincent, Victoria, Pierre, John, Damiano, Sherry, Devin, John, dude, so many of you guys, flipping amazing. Thanks again. Say hi to Mickey Mouse for me. I will, and I'm super excited. All right. You guys are the best. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you later. Having a good one, guys.